Hello everyone and welcome to our weather update on August 21st, 2024. So this evening we're seeing a lot of rain pushing eastwards of the country with gusty winds. These are the remnants of storm or hurricane Nesto. So overnight this rain will clear eastwards and the wind should moderate and veer westerly overnight as well. And tomorrow we'll see a day of sunshine and showers, the showers mostly in the north, and there'll be some nice sunshine in the south. But through the evening we will see the next area of heavy rain pushing in from the west, and there is a lot of uncertainty about this rain because it's tied in with an area of low pressure that will be forming as it moves over the country. So there's a possibility of a flank of very strong winds overnight into Friday, especially through the Midlands and South. That's one to watch. But with rain-wise, we see there's a lot of rain pushing in, heavy at times, some downpours and flooding. Now, overnight, that rain will push eastwards, though it may linger for a while in the north through the early hours of the morning. Now, that hook shape there, that is the low forming and deepening, that hook shape there in the rain. And into the morning, it clears eastwards, possibly very gusty in North Wales and also into northwest England there on Friday morning. Very gusty winds. And then moving into Friday itself for Ireland, we see a day of sunshine and showers. Showers again, heaviest and most frequent in the west and north, some with hail and thunder. Now overnight Friday, Saturday, we see a band of showery rain coming eastwards, again some heavy. And Saturday is a cool day with showers and sunshine, again some heavy ones in there. Now Sunday is cloudier with showery bursts of rain pushing in from the west, and those will clear by afternoon, to brighter spells and patchy clouds. And into Monday, Monday is a cloudier day, and we see rain swiftly pushing in from the west there, heavy at times with quite a mild air mass pushing in. So here is the temperature forecast from the UKV. Today was quite cool, but it was quite humid with highs of 14 to 17. It was very gusty, but the wind felt quite mild. Now into Thursday. Well, Thursday, we see lows in the morning of around 11 to 16 Celsius, very mild in the east especially, where the warmer air mass hangs on overnight with the warm sector. And bear in mind, these are the remnants of a hurricane, so it does have some very humid air tied in with it. Now tomorrow Thursday we'll see the cold front pushing away, so highs again possibly actually warmer than today's highs of 14 to 18 Celsius. And then into Thursday, like Friday morning, we can see that by 2 a.m, 3 a.m, let's say 1 a.m. there, lows or temperatures at that point in Ulster and Connacht of 10 to 12 Celsius, but in the south, lows of 15 to 17 Celsius, and it's this contrast of temperature that will feel that low and the heavy rain on the fronts, should I say, and give some heavy rain and gusty winds through Thursday to Friday. That's one to watch. Into Friday itself, we'll see highs of 15 to 17 Celsius, and into Saturday we see lows of quite a chilly 7 to 10. So Saturday afternoon we see highs of 13 to 16 Celsius, very chilly, probably feeling autumnal. And then into Sunday lows of 9 to 12, and then into Sunday afternoon we see highs of 15 to 19 Celsius, quite warm in the south on Sunday, in sunshine behind the showery rain. Into Monday morning we see lows of 11 to 14, before in the afternoon we see highs of 14 to 16, quite warm actually for parts of eastern England. I will show you the wind gusts in miles per hour for Thursday night system. So 9 p.m. Thursday, wind gusts reaching 40 miles per hour in Golden Kerry. Overnight, these stronger winds will transfer eastwards over the country and northwards as well. So by 1 a.m. got sort of like a core of wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour through parts of the South Midlands. Elsewhere, south of the line from Galway to Dublin, we see wind gusts of about 40 miles per hour or more than that. At 2 a.m. Friday, that core of very strong winds transfers eastwards rapidly, and by 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., we got a core of wind gusts in excess of 80 miles per hour through the Isle of Man, or from the Isle of Man down towards Manchester. That is over the sea, the water, but I think the extreme coast will see wind gusts above 60 miles per hour, or even above 70 miles per hour. It's a localized but intense system there that is forming as it moves over Ireland, and especially through the Irish Sea into parts of Wales, North Wales, and Northern England there. And into Friday morning itself, we see intense winds, brief, about 1 hour, of violent gusts above 60 or even 70 miles per hour. So if you live in, in the Irish South Midlands, into the east of Ireland, through into North Wales and Northern England, like, just watch the system. It could pack a punch, especially as it moves into the UK, but even for parts of Ireland, as it moves over the country, it could pack a punch. But see the mouse here? Anywhere on this line or close to that line, that is the track of the intense core of winds through Friday morning, through the early hours of Friday. Eventually it clears off into the North Sea as a powerful system with wind gusts there, possibly close to 88 miles per hour up to 90 miles per hour. An intense system there before it does clear off the scene by Friday afternoon. So could we see a named storm? If we see a named storm, it'll be the stormiest storm season, on record. Now bear in mind, storms were only named since, I think, the storm season of 1516. That was the first season they named storms. But I think we've had Storm Kathleen, haven't we, in April? Now we need Storm J. I've forgotten what the name for J is on the list, but it could be coming. Here is the NAO index observed and forecasted. So here is the graph. So we've got a weekly positive NAO right now, and it'll go more negative, weekly negative into late August, and early September it goes more positive. Now normally at the time of year, a positive NAO does indicate that the Azores high is influential. It is strong. It's to our south. It's quite strong, but it's not strong enough to fend off the low pressure systems. There's a deep low near Iceland that has several dorsal lows, like the remnants of Ernesto and the possible storm through Thursday to Friday. Bear in mind, Met Aaron and the UK Met Office have not issued any warnings whatsoever for this system, but I do suspect that tomorrow they'll come. So keep an eye out. So here is the GFS 12Z. So once again, you can see that this is the remnant of Ernesto that's coming eastwards tonight. Gusty winds, gusty winds, and heavy rain. Tomorrow is dry temporarily before into Friday morning. You see that low is whipping itself up there. Over Ireland, especially through the UK, you can see that centre there through Northern England. South of that, gusty, tightly packed isobars. That system moves off the scene into the North Sea. Other than that, Friday is a showery day. Same as Saturday, quite cool as well. Sunday is a slightly warmer day and drier as well, after some showery rain. Now Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are quite mild and humid and damp, it seems. Now through next week we'll see a build of pressure from the east, especially. So we see a high going towards like Shetland, Norway, and up comes this warmer southeasterly. By next Thursday, upper temperatures are getting warm, and we go back to the pressure chart. and we go into quite a a hot wind really. So we see the +15, the +15 southwestern through Ireland, and even the +20, so even the +20 southwestern does graze the south coast of England. Into September then, so we do see volatility from a low to the west. There could be some storms involved, especially for west, especially the further west you are, put it that way. And then we go into September. That low sort of goes towards Greenland and Iceland, and we just see a big anticyclone forming all the way from the Azores up towards Scandinavia, so that ensures a warm and dry spell here. And then we break it through temporarily, but then that Azores cycle is quite strong. It's classic for early September to have a heat wave, not really heat wave, but a warm and dry spell. It happens more often than not. So here is the ECM. Once again, we got the remnants of Ernesto coming through tonight. Tomorrow is dry before we see this system coming through. Now I will show you. Go to the UK view, and we go 9 PM Thursday. The low at 9 PM Thursday on the ECM is off the coast of Kerry. Its pressure is 992 millibars at its centre. By midnight on Friday, the lowest centre is over County Tip, and we have a centre pressure of 990 millibars. It's deepening. By 3 AM, the centre is over the Irish Sea, 988 millibars, but you can see the squeeze on the S-bars is forming at 3 AM, especially through the east of Ireland and down the Irish Sea into Wales. Now by 6 AM on Friday, even more deepening here, and you can see more isobars popping out of this low. Tight squeeze, especially down through, again, North Wales and Northern England. Put the wind on, you can see especially North Wales, Northern England, and possibly down towards the Midlands too. But you can see it will be developing as it pushes over Ireland and the UK. That's why it's hard to determine what will happen. It will develop as it moves over the country. It's easier to predict a mature system compared to a forming one. But looking at the longer range, we'll see that that clears off, and we end up in a warm and dry into August here, possibly even hot. Upper temperatures do look warm and hot, and possibly thundery even by the end of August with that low coming in. And by the last day of the month, we have a westerly flow, but definitely getting warmer and hotter end of August. So there's a storm possibly Thursday night, also firming up on a possibly warmer and drier or possibly hotter end to August. GEM has it as well, that a high building from the east end of August, up comes this easterly or southeasterly wind. It's a lot warmer and drier, but thundery as well by the end of August with that low coming in. Possibly one last heat spike. Here is the UKV. Once again, that big storm, actually the UKV or UK Met run, it has it very strong. Now bear in mind that the wind gust graphic I showed you earlier is from this model. So actually this model is on the strong end of the range. Moving into next week then, it's damp early in the week, but it's up on Wednesday, there's no sign of the high. Here is the icon. Once again, in comes that system. Icon has it not too strong. Then we go into next week. Starts off mild and damp, but by next Thursday we're still quite showery but warm. And finally the arpege, you can see up comes that low through Friday morning as a potent system there. Potent system as it rapidly forms. And then we go into the weekend, and it's quite mild. Well, Saturday is quite cool, but Sunday is warmer and quite dry as well. Everyone, thanks for watching. Definitely interesting weather coming up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.